the bill that we sent over. It's a different bill from what the Senate took up. It'll come back over to the Senate. We'll look at it. They put some opt-out. They allowed some counties to opt out. We debated against that pretty vigorously in the Senate, so I don't think that's something that the Senate can accept. They also changed the voting requirement of the county commission. I think that's something that the Senate will have to look at.
And then you spoke out pretty passionately against opt-out. Can you kind of just articulate why it is that you have such a problem with that?
I think that this is a local decision, and the local county commissions ought to be accountable to make the decision. Opting out is an easy way of getting the legislature to take the pressure off the local government.
Is it something that you think where there's kind of a disconnect between local government officials and local voters?
No, I think local officials are very well aware of how local voters feel.
So they're hoping that you would take the pressure off of it.
That's correct.
That's what you're saying, essentially.
That's correct.
They don't want to have to answer for the.
That's correct. And in our philosophy of government, that government that governs best is that government that's closest to the people. We've got some work to do on this bill, but I think it has a good chance of us making some changes to it that we can get both chambers to agree
when
to.
When would
tomorrow, I suppose.
Is when that's going to start. You expect that to be pretty vigorous, pretty long-running kind of discussion?
I don't believe so. I think it will go